Hi, students. Here come our first lesson for tinkerCAD drawing. Now, for this lesson, we will teach all of you how to use the tinkerCAD program to draw a 3D figure and be used later on for 3D printing. So, first of all, here comes the website, which the web-based software allocated. And then when we get into the website, we got to sign in. I hope all of you have registered an account. Yes, you have to type in the password. Now we can go to the main page of the design. Okay. We're going to start something new. Now, in the interface, you can see that there is several columns. On the top left-hand column, there's the name of the file. You can change it. I would suggest all of you to use your class lumber and cookie cutter so that I know which project you refer to. On the left-hand side, then you will see there's different shape. The shape can be separated into several kinds. There were basic shapes, there were text and numbers, which you will later on to fill up the content. There were character, which is some 3D shape. And there are also some 3D items, like softbox, like screw. The first step we're going to make is the outermost shield of your cookie cutter. So I prefer you to choose some object with regular cross section, like box, cylinder, roof, round roof, wrench, or we simply call they a prism, like maybe you will use some cones again, now light, round roof, etc. Or you can use the screwy as well. Okay, so we will take a easy one. Maybe we take a star. Okay, how to make a star become hollow? First of all, you have learned how to create a figure. So how big should be a cookie? You can change the length and width by clicking the right square on the edges. Click on it, and I think the cookie will be around 60 mm. That will be good enough, I guess. And for the height, you can adjust the height by clicking the square on the top. And I will expect that 20 mm will be good enough for the cookie cutter. Now you have this general shape. You can rotate the platform by pressing the right button of your mouse. If you want to focus on the top, if you want to change the wheel, you can click on the square on the left. If you lost your focus and want to go back to the home wheel, you simply click home there. Now you learn the two skills. You learn how to create a figure, and you learn how to change the size by clicking the square on the tip, and also the square on the top to change the height. And then we are going to generate a hole at the center. So we choose the object, we press copy, and then we press press, and you will have the identical subject on hand. Now what we need to do, we need to generate a hole which is a little bit offset, or the size is a little bit smaller than the original one. How we could do it? We change the size here. Maybe we make it about 58. I guess 2 mm will be good enough. Okay, now that's it. How to make a hole with the edges? That is 2 options for any shape we draw. First, we can choose Sonic, and we can choose different shape accordingly. And then we can make it become a hole that is selective space. Now after that, we need to put the hole inside here to make it exactly the same. Okay? So how can we do? We are not going to drift it, right? We can choose 1 object and 2 objects. They all stick together. Sorry, we have to draw 1 more. Copy and paste. And we use it later on. We put it there. We just leave it alone. So now we choose these 2 stars together. And then we try to use the function align. What is this function? This function is used for you can put the object horizontally centered or horizontally to the right or horizontally aligned left. And also we can make both objects become vertically centered. Now you can see that 2 objects were centered horizontally and vertically. And then when 2 objects being chosen or select, we use group. You will form an object with holo-centered. And that's the end for part 1, making the cookie. We successfully make the outermost shell of your cookie cutter. We have learned 3 things. Things number 1, we have learned how to make object by putting things there, by driving things from the top. Secondly, we have learned how to change the shape of the object by clicking the square on the tip and clicking the square on the top to change the height. Third, we learned how to change the object to negative spacing or sonic. Third, we learned how to use alignment to align objects centered to horizontally centered or vertically centered. And last thing, we have learned how to group the object together to sticking the whole or different sonic into a single object. And that's the end for the video for part 1. In part 2, we'll learn how to make the content at the center. Thank you for watching.